Hi, I'm Seeby Woodhouse. I'm a commercial property investor in Auckland, and I also have another startup internet company called Voyager, and I'm most well known for starting Auck on Internet. I did the Young Enterprise program in 1994 at Glenfield College. I did Young Enterprise for 2 years in 6th and 7th form, and I can't remember what I did the first year, but the second year I did a company called Swift Swan Technologies, which was basically a printing company. And the premise behind the company was that we made stationery for local businesses, business cards and letterheads and things. And I think our profit margins came from using the school stationery cupboards. I had great fun doing the Young Enterprise program, and it was a real sort of team spirit. Back when I did it, it wasn't part of a curriculum, so you had to sort of do it after school, and we used to sit around and think of ideas, and you know, had a mentor that taught us all the different things. So although I don't think our company was a great success, I really relished the learning parts, and it kind of opened my eyes to, you know, what a company was versus just, you know, kind of not really understanding. If I had my time again, I'd certainly do Young Enterprise again. I think in large part the reason that I started my company when I was 19 is because I kind of knew basically what to do, and it didn't seem that hard, whereas I think I've met a lot of people, some people even in their 40s, that come up to me and say, oh, how have you done what you've done? You know, I don't know how to start a company. I'd love to have my own company one day, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't think if I hadn't done Young Enterprise, I probably wouldn't have known either. So for me, it was an important you know, beginning on my journey, so I would certainly repeat it. I think I was probably pretty unemployable, so I think I always had a dream of working for myself, and I've pretty much never had a job. So straight out of school I started my own company, and I've always had my own company, so I've started probably over 10 so far, and yeah, I just like working for myself. So yeah, I think I'm doing what I always thought I would do. I think by far the most important tip is to have passion for what you're doing, and there's that saying that if you do what you enjoy, then you never have to work a day in your life, because, you know, if you're doing something you enjoy, it's not really working. And I think that's really important, and as I say, I've probably started about 10 businesses, and what I've found is that all the ones that I kind of wasn't that passionate about, wasn't that into, just kind of thought, oh, this will be a good way to make some money or do X, Y, Z, didn't succeed. And even the ones that were sort of crazy ideas that, you know, seemed way out and wacky, if I was really passionate about them, then they always succeeded. So I think if you're interested in getting in business, then, you know, the most important thing is to have a real honest dialogue with yourself and think, am I passionate about what I'm doing? And does it mean something to me? And if it does, well, you'll probably be successful. As far as other tips, I think just you know, go with the flow. There'll be ups and downs. You know, keep on going when you think that you know, there's no end in sight, and things will always get better. And the other thing is probably that the first 3 years are always the hardest, so it's not always going to be, you know, that way. And you know, most businesses fail in the first 3 years, so if you make it through 3 years, then chances are you might be a roaring success. So don't give up before that point.